Tapping into your customer interactions is a smart idea if you want to find ways to reduce your cost. But where do you start? The best place is to begin by looking at the big picture. You need visibility into the metrics that impact your cost. And if they're moving in the wrong direction, you'll want to figure out which metrics are slipping, and more importantly, why. Sound complicated? With Nexidia's intuitive reporting, it isn't. Let's take a look. Here's how it works. Start by using the executive dashboard to keep a pulse on the biggest drivers of cost. We'll use a communications company example. In this company, anytime a customer has a problem, they call. And if we can't fix the issue on the call, we send a technician to their house. Handling customer issues, whether on the phone or in person, is our cost to serve. We start by checking our dispatch rate. That's how often we send a technician out. If it goes up, we're sending more technician trucks, which means we're spending more money. We can see that our dispatch rate is higher versus the prior period. And we notice that a particular site is sending more trucks than anyone else. Okay, why? We need deeper analysis to know what's going on. First, let's look at the main error types, or the problems that customers encounter which prompt them to call. There are several of these, but we'll focus on the one with the largest quantity. In this case, that's channel will be available shortly. Let's drill into that category. Here we have drilled into the channel error type, and we see three resolution methods. Our contact center agents can send a signal to the set-top box, we can ask the customer to turn the box off and then on again, or we can dispatch a technician. This analysis shows that, overall for this channel error, we send a signal 25% of the time. We reset the box 29% of the time, and we roll a truck 16% of the time, which is a higher number than we'd like. Which begs the question, how often do we roll the truck without first sending a signal and resetting the box? Next up, we filter our troubleshooting types. We want to see every time we have a channel error and we rolled a truck. What we learn is that when a channel error call came into the center, our agents only sent a signal 40% of the time, and we're resetting the box 47% of the time. These numbers should be closer to 100% before we dispatch a technician. Guess what? That means we did not use the less costly troubleshooting steps before sending a truck over 50% of the time. So now we know. Train the agents to always send a signal and reset the box before sending a technician. And we'll save a bundle of money since rolling a truck costs us 5 times more money than a phone call. And remember that site with higher dispatches? We'll start our training right there. What's the upshot? After training, our agents are more consistently using the right methods, our site's numbers are getting back in line, and as an executive, I can see my cost to serve my customers moving down. All in a day's work with Nexidia.